13 contributors. The European Union and Russia are the main contributors to the fund. And we've got 6 international financing institutions, EBRD, European Investment Bank, Nordic Investment Bank, NEFCO, which is Nordic Environment Financing Corporation, also World Bank, and recently KfW, which together bring the expertise and the financing models for implementation of concrete projects. And we also have 25 committed clients on the local level. As Luke said earlier, the problems are at the local level and they need to be addressed at, obviously at that level. And we've got 25 clients across northwest Russia, and also recently 3 committed municipal companies in Belarus, northern Belarus. And finally, how does it work? The simple answer is we give grants. And with these grants, it's easier to finance projects at a municipal level. Grants are tied in with the IFI loans. So you can imagine it as a carrot on a stick. It's something that helps to close the financing package. It's an incentive for a municipal company to take on the responsibility of an investment. And also the grants attract additional sources of financing. These are bilateral grants from governments, mostly from Finland, Sweden, and also national funding from the local funds, municipal funds and federal funds. I work together with Jako on the municipal sector, the environmental projects, which are mainly for wastewater treatment, solid waste management, and rehabilitation of the district heating. And we have projects starting from the north in Murmansk, Arkhangelsk, Petrozavodsk, Syktyvka, Vologda, Novgorod. Very successful number of projects in St. Petersburg, and also Kaliningrad, where we are still trying to complete the wastewater treatment plant. On the next slide, you will see our financial resources. And just to say that when the fund was created in 2001, we only had 100 million euros from 10 dedicated contributors, including EU, Russia, and over 10 years we have trebled our resources. And the increase was mainly on the environmental side, with the progress, with a bigger pipeline and a bigger commitment from our clients. The largest contributor to the fund is European Union, with 88 million, 44 on the environmental side and 40 for nuclear. Russia is our second largest contributor, and all the funds are on the environmental side. This wasn't one lump sum contribution, it came in stages in recognition of our work. So starting with 10 million, followed another 10, 20 million in 2008, and last year to commemorate our 10th anniversary of the partnership, we received additional 20 million from Russia, so altogether 60 million. Some countries contribute only to the nuclear window, such as France, Canada, Netherlands. Some have got their resources split between 2 windows, for example, Finland or Germany. And worth pointing out that Belarus joined in 2010 with a donation of 1 million. To become a member of NDP, to have the voting rights as a contributor, the threshold is 10 million. So Belarus is benefiting from the fund, but it's just a donation. So this is the situation where we are now. Most of the funds are committed in the environmental window. We've got 50 million left for new projects, which I think will take us safely till 2017 or beyond. Moving over to the next slide, to our concrete projects, because this partnership is for concrete results. You can see 17 projects in northwest Russia at advanced stage of implementation. The ones in green have actually been completed, or 99% are completed. The ones in yellow are currently ongoing. You can see that Our IFIs take the lead on individual projects, so mostly it's EBRD. Examples here: flood protection barrier, Northern Incinerator, Arhangelsk. NIB is also leading projects as the Northern Investment Bank, and we've got projects led by NEFCO. World Bank and EIB are participating as co-lenders, so they also extend loans together with other IFIs. You can see that there is always a loan accompanying a grant, so that's the tie-in between the two sources of financing. There is no fixed formula of how much grant is given to a project. There is no mathematical calculation. Each project is based on merit. The idea is to achieve the maximum environmental benefits and to have a financing structure, have the bankability, and being able to close the financing gap. So these are the ongoing projects, and on the next slide you will see our projects in preparation. They actually have been approved by the contributors. We are now negotiating associated grant and loan agreements. It's interesting to see that there are 3 projects for Belarus in Grodno, Brest and Vitebsk. These are wastewater treatment projects, as the pollution is reaching the Baltic Sea through the rivers in Belarus. On the basis of the slide, I could make a generalization that the average project size is about 30 million, 10 million IFI loan, and maybe half of that is the grant. But as I said, it's a case-by-case